Oh my goodness, I've done that franchise way too much. Of the Cincinnati Bearcats dynasty. Gonna be starting here in week 12 against Arizona State. Our final home game of the season. Is everyone a little nervous? Should be. This is a very, very important game. If we win this, we seal our spot in the conference championship. But if we lose, we risk losing our spot in the conference championship game. There's only two teams that can pass us. One team we beat, the other is the Utah Utes. And don't know if we've played them. Let's go to the team schedule. It would have been in the first 4 games if we did. Yeah, no, we did not play them this year, and we're not going to play them this year. So there's no like tiebreakers in head-to-head, but the most important thing anyways is your conference record. So we've already sealed ourselves in the championship because TCU would win the head-to-head, or we would win the head-to-head over TCU. They can only tie with us. So we would, unless TCU is the second team, we would knock TCU out. But let me confirm we are live in just a moment here. Alright, it is confirmed we are live. Let's take a look at their depth chart. What team are we playing again? Arizona State? Yeah. At least it's not a far scroll back to the A's. Arizona State. Quarterback, Russ Ritzman. Running back, Jalen Abiamiri. Fullback, Alex Potts. Receivers, Turin Williams, Maka Lavoa, and Jordan Malaulu. Justin Sherman, their tight end. Johnny Samuel, Matthew Hart, Shakir Ruffin, Terrell Kim, Lawrence Stoner, not going to give up as many sacks today. Ramar Williams, Joseph Shakir, Chidarius Mims, Rico Reynoso, Reggie Jarrett, Teddy Bordereau, and Terrence Breeze, Elijah Justice, Chris Johnson II, Rodney Bimmage Jr., Tony Lewis Nkuba, Marvin Kaysen, and Jamario Van Dyke. So, not the greatest safety duo there. Decent kicker, Seth Shable. I feel like he used to be our kicker. I feel like that's accurate, but I don't know for sure. Alright, the last home game of the regular season. Let's go with the red jersey, black pants here.
Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats, and they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field.
Let's see what we do here. Slow mode. Get to the end of the game. Bearcats will kick off. The 5-5 Arizona State opening play. Spoiler to our playoff hopes. We're ranked 9 right now. We moved up 7 more ranks. If we win here, maybe we move over the TCU Horned Frogs. Never know. Top 5?
This guy exuding confidence. Yeah, the it factor. He's
Pressure coming, it's Butler, he'll get away from it and pass downfield, caught, made, down to the 50-yard line. Newsome a little too far behind.
Picks up more than 30. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield.
And the handoff goes inside. He's taken down by Newsome after a gain of 3.
Maybe 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Pass outside, hit immediately. I think that's, oh no, that's going to be Bynum. Bynum and Butler with a tackle for loss of 2 there.
That type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Pressure coming, and he's sacked. Newsome on the sack, that has to be holding. We're going to decline that.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
So they started off hot, got out to the 50, had some negative plays, and they punt, getting us to start our drive at the 13. All these haters keep showing me Woodburn. Can't wait for him to come back. Play action, Evanson's going down. It's loss of 8 on the sack. Not good there. The dead zone has been met. Chris Johnson, the second on the corner blitz, gets home. They want to slow us down, and that's a good way to start. Penn in motion. The screen set up for Crispin, but he can't get it off. 3rd and 18. 2 high safeties, so not likely we'll get off any deep passes here. Pressure coming, he's going to get tackled. Sacked again at the 2. Did well enough to turn the corner. But we're going to have to punt out of our own end zone, deep out of our own end zone.
Obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
The punt will go out to the 50, so they'll take it to the 46, around where their last drive stalled. Pass caught over the middle. Coleman with the tackle, but that's a 1st down.
Wide out in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down.
Pass over the middle on the curl. We'll go for 8 yards there to the 24.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. He's looking to
2nd and 2. Drag route again. It's the tight end. 1st down.
But not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10.
Blitz on the run, and Stockton's got him. Loss of 1 on the play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And off again, we had a linebacker. Actually, that's Hugo Sanchez in the backfield early. But he slipped past him, picks up 2. And he tried to run it. Sack number 2 for Kevin Newsome. Should be an easy field goal for him here, though. It is an away game, though, and if the kicker really was on our team before, he's going to miss it. Because that's why he's no longer on our team.
Here comes the field goal unit.
Not lined up straight down the middle. Stadium pulse is high. He's got it. So they strike first. 3-0 Arizona State. Cincinnati fans aren't too happy. It's their first game back
So they were able
since
to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff
a long time
team
ago.
out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring
We'll
it
start
back
the
from
return
inside
at the
spot.
1,
Nice
going
job
out
by
to
the
the
kickoff
16
team.
here.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Alright, last time we started the drive with a
Cincinnati
sack. What is it going to be
field.
this time?
They go to the
Inside
counter.
handoff. Penn
Ran
picks
to
up
that
6.
daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Much better.
Got 6 on first
Second and
down. Now
4.
a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Evans.
Play action. He'll dump it to Penn. Actually, that's Crispin. First down to the 30.
But not before moving the chains for a first down.
Oh no, they are doing the wrong formation here on defense. They better hope this is a run.
From the gun,
It
they'll try
is.
to impose their will.
Gain of
Good
1
line
there.
away, and a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get
2
much
high
on
safeties
first
this
down,
time.
2nd
They're
and
ready for
9.
the pass.
He's looking
Blitz
to throw.
sent, and he's going down. The corner blitz again gets home. Second sack for Chris Johnson Jr., or the second, whatever he was. Third down and 20.
Keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want.
So this team is doing a little bit better with the blitzing to where they don't really have to worry about Anderson, because they're getting to the quarterback way too fast. He's going to run it. Won't get to the first down, but he'll pick up 11. He couldn't even get back to the, or he'll pick up 9. Can't get back to the original line of scrimmage. Another punt here. We have yet to get to the 50-yard line. They will start here at the 31. At least we made it a longer drive for them. Pass caught on the drag. Gain of 6.
Just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that
Blitz sent, leaves a man open on another drag route. Seems to be their favorite play call, which is, you know, makes sense. They're usually wide open, quick yards. Pressure from Hammond. He gets it off though. Gain of 9 beyond the 50 for a second drive in a row.
When to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Play action. Pressure from Hammond again. Pass wide open. First down to the 22 where their last drive ended. We've got to play better all around.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical.
Hammond coming again, and Davis had a shot at a pick there.
QB puts the ball on the money. He makes the play.
Neither team has entered the red zone yet today, and the handoff outside is going to lose a yard. Marable and Newsome making a play. 3rd and 11. Screen set up. It's caught. He has the first down. No, he doesn't. Yard shy at the 13. I'm going for it. 1,000 passing yards this season. I wonder if the starter is injured, because that's kind of crazy. You're just now hitting 1,000. Whether you're a running team or a passing team. All right. 4th and 1. Can we get a stop? Quarterback keeper touchdown. We're down 10-0 after 2 very poor drives. A 3 and out and a, well, we got the first down, but then immediately got taken down on a sack on 2nd. I don't know that we have a single completed pass other than the pass to Crispin, which is the only pass that's gotten off, I think.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
I don't remember anybody else making a catch, because there's the 2 sacks on pass plays, straight runs, and then the pass to Crispin that got us the first down. Let's see if we can get something going here.
He'll return it.
Return I think we started at the 16 every drive. I really do. I said the 13 on the initial drive, but I think it was the 16. And off, delayed inside, only able to get 2 here. That'll take us to the second quarter. An abysmal first quarter for us. We've come back in games before, though, all season. So we're not in a bad position for Cincinnati. We're just in a bad position for normal teams.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't
difference
let it get out of hand as we start the second.
in this one is we really haven't gotten anything going where we had things going and we were just like missing field goals or something. Gain of 4 for Penn. 3rd down and 4 here. They have the defense set up to prevent the deep ball, but we don't need a deep ball here. Evanson takes off. He'll have the first down to the 38. He still has -1 rushing yards from how many sacks he's taken today.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
And off Penn. Oh, that's not good. Nowhere to go as 2 free defenders get to him.
Running back goes in motion.
Right, Penn going out. They send a heavy blitz. Pass caught by Anderson. Down to the 41. We're beyond the 50 for the first time in this one. Great play there for Anderson. Blitz sent again. Pass caught. Witherspoon has 4. No Anderson on this one. Evanson pitches it out to Perkins. Makes a man miss down to the 20. Alright, if there's no Anderson on this play, there's an issue. Possibly some wear and tear. We may want to pull him if we don't see him here soon. Handoff outside. Penn has 3. Okay, he's back. Don't think we need to worry too much. If he's out for like the whole drive, I think I would definitely pull him. Handoff inside. Talmo Penu. Down to the 10. 3rd and 1.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring.
Handoff inside. Penn has a first down to the 6. Goal to go. Alright, can we get into the end zone here? Direct snap to Penn. He's going to lose 4.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Handoff goes inside. He cuts it out. Penn touchdown. He got all his yards back, tacked on 6 more for the touchdown. So we finally get a drive going there. That is exactly what we needed.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right.
George Penn, the junior running back, filling in very nicely for Woodburn. Not nearly as much of an impact as Woodburn would be. If Woodburn is playing, we're smoking every team.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Alright, Arizona State will take the return out to the 16 as well.
Arizona State is going back on offense and they come out looking for a spark.
And he'll fake the handoff. Hugo Sanchez is slow as hell. He won't get there. 8-yard run for their quarterback who got the touchdown on the last drive. Pass caught here, short, first down.
Makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Handoff going outside. Davis got immediately back there, but the running back is already beyond him. Gain of 7.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Handoff inside. Hugo Sanchez. Loss of 1 on the run. 3rd down and 4 coming up here.
on the gun, wants to pass.
Pass outside, caught for a first down. Bynum in coverage on Williams. Just short of the 50 here. See if we could keep him behind it. Pressure coming, passes caught. He broke the tackle of Sinks. He broke another tackle there of Coleman, not Coleman, Newsom, I believe. Gain of 2 on the play. Could have been a loss. Screen set up. Very well, first down. Newsom there on the tackle as well. 41-yard line. Pass quick, incomplete. Bynum and Stockton hit him. 2nd and 10. We're nearing the 2-minute warning. Just about a minute off of it. Pass caught over the middle, first down. They're here to the 30. They've made it from the 22 for field goals. Handoff inside. He got beyond Allen Jew. Taken down by Coleman after a gain of 9 to the 21. 2nd and 1 now. They can take it to the 2-minute warning after this play if they want. Pass caught over the middle. Goal to go at the 8.
And the Sun Devils will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Fakes the handoff. He wants another rushing touchdown. He may get one. Christmas on the tackle to the 1-yard line. 2-minute warning has been hit. Pressure from Hammond. He gets covered up again. Here comes Jew. Hit as he threw. That sack would have really helped. Instead, they're still at the 1. He takes it again, and he's taken down by Davis. Loss of 2 on the run. Never mind, just a loss of 1. 4th and goal at the 2. Handoff, and he beat Davis. This quarterback is starting to annoy me just as much as the other one, but it's not as bad. Can't believe Davis didn't get him. Actually, that was a direct snap to the running back. That makes a lot more sense why he couldn't get the stop. Man. Jalen Abiamari. Davis almost had him. Instead, they go up 10 before half. Now, we are known for our 2-minute offense. We can score fast. Let's see if we do it here. First things first, we need blocking. We got on the last drive, but we're going full pass on this drive, most likely. Anderson gets it out to the 23. He'll be happy with that. Pen at the top of your screen, and Anderson's there at the bottom. They're playing off. Pass caught by Grover, getting out of bounds at the 35. First down. We get ball at half, so we at least want 3 on this drive. Pass outside, caught. Getting out of bounds, inches from the first down is Perkins. Going 5 wide on every play. Caught over the middle by George Penn. I don't know how his receiving stuff is. I'm pretty sure he's a pure receiving back, though. So it should be decent. Anderson back to the top of your screen as we hit the 47-yard line. Pass over the middle, caught by Grover, gain of 6. We have 2 timeouts left, still over a minute to play, so plenty of time. Pass outside, open man is Witherspoon down to the 27. 50 seconds left after the very long runoff there. Pressure coming, he broke the sack, he's going to run it. He's taking the sideline down to the 15 as he gets out of bounds. Great play there by Evanson. We're in field goal range. Evanson's going to take off again. Sliding at the 4, timeout Cincinnati. He had many linebackers coming at him. The secondary had to come up and stop him. First and goal at the 4. 32 seconds left. Evanson's going to run it again. Touchdown. All right. We cut the lead down to 3. We'll have about 30 seconds, maybe less. Well, it's already 1 second less, but you know what I mean. Maybe a little bit less than it is now. Depends on the kickoff. All right, Evanson. You broke the sack and you became a runner, not a runner, since then. But I'm not mad at it. Great drive. Anderson only has 1 catch today. Definitely a bit of a lower game for him, for sure. But maybe the second half will be a different story. Honestly, though, if we don't hit any deep balls, I won't be mad at it because we just don't have the time. With the way they're blitzing and everything, pass caught, gain of 9, they'll take it to the second half. They're going to call one more play here. As long as we don't give up a deep ball, we'll only be down 3. They throw it over the middle. Second half set to start.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest.
Time and possession definitely going to the Sun Devils right now.
And it's been said football is a game of inches.
And the yards and everything. We have more rushing yards, but oh, it is actually their running back who scored both touchdowns, so I can't be mad about them doing stuff with their quarterback. If anything, they should be mad about quarterback stuff.
But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work.
They send a heavy blitz. We barely got that handoff. Gain of 4 for Penn. They're looking to send a heavy blitz here too, aren't they? Nope. Screen thrown to Penn there. He breaks a tackle down to the 41. First down.
Expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Looking to go up top on first down.
Pass over the middle is caught. Perkins might be gone. Not quite. Down to the 9. Great play there for Perkins.
Nice play design on that one. They make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you, over the middle of the field.
Clean pockets. You know, you'd expect him to get tackled around here, maybe here. No, he's going to go all the way down to the 9. There was 3 of them. Really, one of them could have dove out and tackled the other 2, and he could have been gone. Would have been great. And off inside, Penn is jolted by the linebacker, loss of 2.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long.
Perkins in motion, handoff inside, and he's only going to get 1 there. Don't agree with the play call. You have an elite passing offense. Use them. Evanson threw it there. Reeder gets 1 yard back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll have to kick. This will only tie it if we can make it. He's got it. Game is tied, but that is very disappointing with that big play into the red zone. Honestly, other than that big play, we haven't seen much from the passing offense today. But at least we tied things back up. Let's see if the defense can get on pace here. We have yet to get a sack today, I don't think. Actually, that's not true. Newsom had a couple already. Just none of our normal D-line have gotten sacks.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They're to start the drive.
Pass over the middle.
Makes the
Caught.
grab. It's really
Gain of
They
6.
stop him almost immediately. Short
Their
gain
curls
there. Just a
and
little ground
drags
cover to
and
pick up
slants
first.
have done them well today.
He's looking for a man on second
Going
down.
over the middle,
He
crossing
looks
route,
that one in
first down.
nicely. He knew exactly
Down to
where
the
he wanted to go with that
42-yard
one,
line.
and
Their
they've got
quarterback's
enough for
over
a first
200
down.
passing on the
Here's
day.
this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the
Handoff
gun, he leads it with
inside,
the
and
back.
he'll pick up
That's
3.
what you expect from a senior.
Ham
Don't
into one of
give
the
them
defenders
any
in on the
extra
tackle
yards.
there.
Great tackle there. The give to the
Delayed
running back
handoff
from the
inside. He
shotgun.
broke through the tackle of Hammond, only able to get 1 there. Third down and 6. Can we hold them here?
On third down,
Here
he's gonna
comes
pick it up
Butler.
again.
He hit the
And he
quarterback.
was hit just as he was
Punt team
releasing
coming
the
out for the
pass.
first
That ball
time
to the ground,
for
incomplete.
Arizona State.
Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to
It's
kick it
going to
away.
be caught.
Looking for a block.
Return
It's
to
Anderson.
the 26-yard line.
Running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David. but
Pass
you gotta keep
intercepted, intended for Anderson.
Takes it the other way.
Oh man, I saw what he saw, but you can't bullet that pass. You gotta lob it. You know this. How many touchdowns have you thrown to Anderson? He underthrew it too, because he had a step and he threw it straight into the hands of the defender. Tony Lewis Nakuba with the interception. Not great there. They'll take over in the red zone at the 17. We had a chance to take the first lead of the game.
From the gun, the ground
Instead,
game.
we give them a good opportunity to take the lead back. Gain of 4. Maybe we could get a turnover of our own. Handoff inside. He slips past a couple defenders, picks up 2. Big mistake from Evanson there. Pass caught on the curl route. First and goal at the 5. Handoff goes inside. Down to the 1. We've gotten them to a 4th and goal at the 1 before. And we barely failed. Nick Davis just couldn't get there. Jet sweep will be the call. Touchdown. Man, we had them. We had the game-tying play, or game lead-changing play, but we gave up a bad pass for a pick. Big mistake from Evanson today. But he's still a big playmaker. One mistake doesn't define his game. It might define this one if we're not able to get things back right. Even if we get a touchdown, we're chasing the Sun Devils.
It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the
We'll
5.
take this to the 21-yard line. Evanson is kicking himself right now.
Ready to go back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were
Gonna take a screen here, and Penn has 6.
Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just
And
needs to
Evanson
kinda
will
get into
keep
the
this
flow of the
one.
game. So maybe you get
We'll
the
power
running
through
game
the
going
defender
here,
there.
just give him some
First
easy
and 10 at the
looks.
35.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Game far from over.
Going with the
Handoff
counter
inside.
here.
Penn picks up
Stop him
3.
after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
Second down and 7. Play action. Pass over the middle, caught by Anderson. Double coverage there. A little bit risky.
48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive humming.
Delayed handoff. Not going to be very good. No gain.
Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Don't know why we're going trips to the short side unless we're doing some crossers here.
Trying to make that
Direct snap to the running back. Gain of 2 to the 50. Third down and 8.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw.
Blitz sent. Picked up. Evanson is going to have to run this. He'll have the first down and much more. Sliding down at the 21. The receivers are getting clamped, but he is finding lanes.
There is no rhyme, there is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss.
Handoff. Reader took that way too far outside. Lucky to get back to the original line of scrimmage. They say he lost one, but he really didn't. He may have lost a foot or two. Pass incomplete. I think that defender got there a little early, but okay. 3rd and 11. Blitz sent. Screen off the mark. Field goal unit to come out.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's already put 3 on the board earlier this time, a 38-yard try.
Alright, he hits the field goal, so we are chasing them still, but we also have, we're down on the scoreboard by a touchdown. Not great. See if the defense can come through the stop. Honestly, they didn't do too bad in their first drive of this half.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff.
This drive will take us to the 4th quarter, though. Guaranteed.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow.
Good return out to the 30.
Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a
Oh
big
no.
return, but they'll mark it at the
Why is Evanson on the kickoff?
Arizona State is
He
going
might
back
be
on
hurt.
offense, and they come out looking for a spark.
Who's grabbing
They
at his
didn't want to
wrist
do what they did
there?
last time and
Maybe
put
it's
this
because
one
I
in the
have
end
him
zone.
listed at wide receiver.
Great job. The offense was
Handoff inside. Sanchez with a loss of 2, but I'm more focused on what I just saw on my screen with Evanson grabbing his wrist. That'll take us to the 4th quarter. Is that a sign I need to put in a backup quarterback?
Arizona State has the lead.
He's ran it a lot. Maybe he's under a little wear and tear. Might be time to put in a backup.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning
We'll see how he
plays and come
performs
up
on
with
our
the
next drive,
And now on second
or if he's
down
even
for
in
this
our next
offense.
drive.
He's looking to
Pass
throw.
caught outside, 1st down. Marable a little slow there, all the way out to the 45. Their offense has done really well taking short passes for big gains. Almost in field goal range already. Pass caught on the drag, never mind. Yard free by Coleman. 2nd and 10. Can we get a sack? Can we set them back? Pass caught on the screen. Newsom got through, but not good enough. Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd down and 7. Can we get off the field here? Pressure coming from Butler. Gain of 2 to the 40. Punt seem likely coming here. I'd want to take Evanson out. I just don't know if we'll win without him. And they set us down to the 1. Evanson is not in the game. Oh no, he got hurt on the sweep here for Perkins. Oh, if he didn't trip, he could have been gone. Gain of 25 on the jet sweep. My mind is more on my quarterback right now, though. I'm taking him out of that wide receiver spot immediately if he is okay. And off inside. Penn. Gain of 7. We can take the lead with a touchdown. We have to do it for Evanson. Hand off here. He jukes back inside. 1st down, Penn. The offense is very angry. If I see Evanson return, I'm taking him out. We're not making the Woodburn mistake. We have to trust Gillikin. Pass goes deep. Intercepted. Perkins, the intended target there. Oh no, this is bad. That was not open, man. We might put in a different quarterback. It might not be him. His first pass is picked off. That's just not a good sign, you know? Chris Johnson II, he's going crazy today. I am so nervous right now. We are down 4, giving up a big opportunity. Pass caught over the middle. That's a gain of 4. Newsom on the tackle.
To me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning.
Pass on the drag is caught. That's a first down. Alright, they're clearly not passing deep. Why are we playing, you know, so far back on every play? Handoff inside. He got past the initial rush, but Jew there to make the tackle. Just a gain of 1. Actually, that's not Gillikin in the game. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Grunkmeyer. Good gain there of 7. And direct snap to the running back here. Their favorite play. They're beyond the 50-yard line. We're about to be at the halfway point of the quarter. Pressure coming. It's Butler. Sacked. Finally, the pressure gets home. Haven't been back there since 40 career sacks. Haven't been back there since the first quarter. All right. Now, handoff inside. Marable at the tackle after just a gain of 1. Can we prevent the big play? I honestly don't think we've seen a single deep pass from them today. And Butler almost gets there. Touchdown! Bynum too slow. They're up 2 touchdowns now.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
We are not doing too hot.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches.
We were the 9th ranked team. We have 5.5 minutes to go up farther or we will be falling back. And it's not like, you know, you're playing another ranked team and you lose. This is much, much worse. Losing to a non-ranked team could cook your playoff chances. And our drive begins at the 19. Who is our quarterback? It's, do I risk it? This is the quarterback we need here. Handoff inside. Penn picks up 6. If he even gets close to getting sacked, I'm taking him out.
That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you.
Pass cut.
Yeah, my bad. Hey guys, I got this.
It's going to be Witherspoon with the first down. But this slow approach cannot be our approach this entire game. We need to go hot. Got to go fast here soon. Evanson, I swear, you better slide. Gain of 8. 4 minutes left to play. Not a lot of time for running anymore. Handoff goes inside. Penn with a big hole. Down to the 39. Alright, we need to score a touchdown before the 2 minute though. Preferably well before the 2 minute. And Evanson's gonna run it again. I don't like it. Just a gain of 4. Not worth it, Evanson. Throw it away. Don't run. You better not get yourself hurt. I'm taking a huge risk here. Stop running. Slides at the 24. He looked slow as hell right there. Which is a very bad sign. Stop running.
schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when
Receivers do better. That's all I have to say. Loss of 2 on the play. The receivers are just getting clamped. There's no way there's any other choice or option. It's what is happening. Pass caught over the middle, Perkins into the red zone at the 19, but we don't have a lot of time left. 2.5 minutes to go in this one. We want to save the 2-minute warning. Pass caught over the middle, first down to the 6. It's Wyman. We need to get this next play off before that 2-minute warning hits. Looking to the sideline isn't helping that. Evanson dumps it to, I hate that call. We'll hit the 2-minute warning. Guaranteed we're hitting the 2-minute warning. Maybe we just needed the break, but this first play has to be a touchdown. There's no option. Blitz Evanson sacked. A minute 40. Oh yeah, this game is over. We have been under duress this whole game. If we don't score here, I'm pulling Evanson. And that's a pick. Arizona State Sun Devils will end our winning streak. And we are pulling Evanson. Because I think he's not doing too good right now. And we're not putting in that dude. He just threw a pick. Mumphrey, go ahead. Let's go back in there though. Injury report. Just Woodburn. This is a very disappointing game. Our last home game of the season, we play better away apparently. The Sun Devils just won the game. Even if we get the ball back fast, we'll need an onside. It is possible to get them in this game, but they cooked us three interceptions today. Plenty of sacks. We were not looking like ourselves out there today. And we would have got the stop if we had just gotten the touchdown. More than likely we would have gotten the stop. There's still one more play. I'm not risking Evanson for a chance to win. First down. They'll nail it here, and that is the game. Can't believe we lost to the Arizona State Sun Devils. After all of the teams we've beaten this year, this is not the one I anticipated losing. We're losing our momentum going into the final game of the regular season.
Just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss.
That touchdown was probably the end of us. So was the Evanson injury. Stats here. Evanson 202 and 2 interceptions, 0 passing touchdowns today, just 26 yards and an interception for Gronkmeyer. Oh, I guess maybe they gave him the jet sweep. I don't know. Penn had 79 yards and a touchdown, 75 and a touchdown for Evanson. Reeder had -1. Taumo Penu had 6. 109 for Perkins, 22 for Witherspoon, 26 for Penn, 31 for Anderson, 18 for Grover, 13 for Wyman, 1 for Reeder, 8 for Crispin. So Anderson got locked up this week. Had 2 sacks for Newsome, 1 for Butler, no interceptions. No forced fumbles, no blocks, no safeties, and no touchdowns. Overall bad game across the board, I think. Even special teams wasn't anything wonderful. So a very, very disappointing loss as we break into the top 10. It's like we're going to be falling, but here's the determination on how far. We were the 9th ranked. What are we now? Oh, I think we dropped back to 16. Kevin Newsom, Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. 16 it is. Let's look at the bracket. I think we're still in it, but only now because of the championship. Colorado moved back into 7th place after we lost. Alright. Obviously, bowl projections here. I might as well not even look at this because we're going to be in one of the bowls. Yeah, we're in the Cotton Bowl. Conference standings. This is going to be important to look at. We're still the number 1, but Utah and TCU won. If we don't win this week, we could get knocked out. We're playing Iowa State. Not ideal here. But we're going to get into recruiting. Could not get a commitment from Dom Paul. Could not get a commitment from Jake Kidder. We maybe saw the rest he needed to see. Alright, we have 140 more points. Can dole some of this out here and there. Move into first place on quite a few of these guys. A few other teams that move ahead of us. I wish we could do some scouting, but the truth is we just can't. Gotta send the house where we can. It's a JUCO sophomore. Number 1 interest here from Rawls, so he'll probably be one we want to work a bit more. Big boost from Morgan Sterling. Got 65 more points to dole out. Alright, we got one more. 2 more we can do. Probably go with another one of these backs. We're in the top 5 here. Say we got a shot. Actually, do we know his stuff? No. Top 8. I think he's the only one that hit the top 5. Yeah. So we have Okafor, Duval, and Rooks. We can do 2 more, so we'll probably do Rooks and one of the receivers. Duval, we're still in first place here, so we'll probably go here. I think I'll value someone we already have 2 of his tops in. Don't have enough hours, what do you mean? Oh. I may just be a little bit slow here. But it's okay. Alright. And he's a corner. I don't know. Still the only one with the scholarship in there, so we'll probably be good for now. Alright, we're gonna end this one here. Who dey, all you Bengals fans out there? I'll see you.